Greetings and salutations. This is the Operate Better podcast. This podcast exists to educate, orient, and teach, not to motivate emotionally or perform inspiration. Everything presented here is grounded in structure, execution, and lived application. Self-EMS functions as the core operating framework behind all of my work. The guiding objective is simple: help individuals operate better under real-world conditions. That objective flows through each book and concept. Self-EMS, Mastering the Basics, The Power of No Debt, and related works, forming a single, coherent system rather than disconnected ideas. This episode establishes the foundation. It begins by clarifying what this podcast is not. It is not designed to elevate mood, reinforce belief, or provide temporary encouragement. Its purpose is orientation toward function, clarity, and disciplined execution. The focus is on how capable individuals operate when conditions are imperfect, resources are constrained, and outcomes are uncertain. Self-empowerment. Empowerment is defined here as applied knowledge. Belief without action produces no leverage. Knowledge without execution remains inert. Empowerment emerges through a disciplined cycle of learning, questioning, verifying, and acting. Critical thinking is framed not as rebellion, but as filtration, the ability to separate useful signal from distraction, reduce reactivity, and operate deliberately rather than emotionally. Self-motivation. Motivation is internal and structural, not emotional or outcome dependent. It does not rely on validation, optimism, or momentum. Failure, frustration, and disappointment all contain usable energy. Disciplined individuals redirect that energy instead of dissipating it. Sustainable motivation is maintained through ownership, alignment with values, and commitment to correct action even when progress is not immediately visible. Self-sustainability. Sustainability is the capacity to maintain clarity and function over time. Stress is unavoidable. Volatility is not. Systems absorb pressure. Mindfulness is treated as awareness rather than passivity, enabling response instead of reaction. Long-term performance depends on preparation, emotional regulation, perspective, and consistency, not intensity. You've been listening to Operate Better. This podcast is built on the same operating framework outlined in my book, Self-EMS. The book serves as the formal reference for the principles discussed here: self-empowerment, self-motivation, and self-sustainability, treated not as ideas, but as operational disciplines. If you want the complete structure, definitions, and applications behind this podcast, Self-EMS provides the full system in written form. This show is an extension of that work, not a replacement for it. Operate Better is not about inspiration. It is about function, structure, execution. Thank you for your time and for listening.